Viktor cast a disillusioned glance at the stack of bills lying on his desk. Once again, it wasn't enough. The salary on his card seemed like a pitiful pittance, about to dissolve like morning mist under the scorching sun. Is this all there is? A thought flashed through his mind. Is this my life? Viktor recalled numerous financial literacy trainings, mountains of business literature he had swallowed, courses promising the world. Where are my millions? He smirked bitterly. He felt like a trapped horse running in circles, expending all his energy but making no progress. Working as an accountant in a dreary office building drained him, offering neither emotional nor financial satisfaction. Viktor dreamed of a different life. He yearned for freedom, wealth, the opportunity to travel the world, to live in abundance without counting every penny. But the dreams seemed so distant, so unreal, as if from another galaxy. Suddenly, a book with an intriguing title, Think Like a Millionaire, caught his eye. He flipped through the pages, and his consciousness seemed to be pierced by an electric charge. Every word resonated in his soul, exposing deep-seated beliefs that kept him in the clutches of poverty. I can't become rich, money is evil, to earn, you have to work hard. Outdated, destructive thoughts floated in his memory. Viktor felt as if a veil had been lifted from his eyes. He understood that his thinking was the main obstacle on the path to wealth. The book Think Like a Millionaire became the key to a new world for him. He immersed himself in its pages, eagerly absorbing new knowledge, like parched soil absorbs rain. He read about how rich people think, how they set goals, take risks, overcome difficulties. Viktor realized that wealth is not just luck, but the result of a certain way of thinking. He decided to radically change his mindset, reprogram his consciousness to embark on the path to the dreamed of wealth. It wasn't easy. Old destructive thoughts tried to take over again and again. But Viktor was determined. He repeated affirmations daily, visualized his goals, sought inspiration in the stories of successful people. He enrolled in personal development courses, where he learned to set ambitious goals, overcome fears, focus on opportunities. Over time, his thinking began to change. He started to see the world through the eyes of a millionaire, believing in himself, in his abilities, in his luck. He knew the path to wealth would be difficult, but he was ready for the challenges. He was ready to take risks, to learn, to move forward, no matter what. Viktor knew that one day he would achieve his goals. He knew that one day he would become a millionaire. Days after encountering the book Think Like a Millionaire became a turning point for Viktor. He delved into the process of self-analysis and re-evaluation of his life. He realized that his environment, habits, and even everyday conversations shaped his financial reality. Viktor realized that many of his friends and acquaintances were also stuck in the routine, complaining about the lack of money and not believing in the possibility of becoming rich. Their conversations were filled with phrases like, "You can't become a millionaire honestly, all rich people are cheats, money won't bring happiness." Viktor clearly understood that such an environment was hindering his desire to achieve financial freedom. He analyzed his habits and understood how they influenced his budget. Luxurious coffee on the go every morning, impulsive purchases of unnecessary items, the habit of entertaining himself in expensive establishments, all seemed like trifles, but collectively created a significant hole in his wallet. Viktor remembered how his parents taught him that money is dirty, earned through hard work, and that wealth is something indecent. These childhood-ingrained beliefs restrained him from desiring to earn more. These realizations became the starting point. Viktor decided to take action. He began by minimizing communication with people who didn't believe in his success. He sought connections with positive-minded individuals, those who believed in possibilities and aspired for more. He attended business meetings, met successful people, and adopted their outlook on life. Controlling expenses. Viktor started keeping a daily expense journal, analyzing where his money was going. He cut back on unnecessary purchases, found cheaper alternatives, and started cooking at home. Changing his attitude towards money. He began to see money as a tool, a resource to achieve his goals. He repeated affirmations like, "Money flows to me easily and freely, I am worthy of abundance and success." He visualized himself living in a luxurious house, driving an expensive car, traveling the world. These changes didn't happen overnight. There were setbacks, moments of doubt. But Viktor reminded himself of his goal of wanting to break free from financial routine. He read books on financial literacy, attended seminars and workshops where he learned to create financial plans, invest, and run a business. Eventually, his worldview changed drastically. He stopped being a passive observer and became an active creator of his life. He believed in himself, in his abilities, in his capacity to achieve financial freedom. Viktor understood that conquering financial peaks alone would be difficult. He needed an experienced guide, someone who had already walked this path and could share knowledge, advice, and support. So he actively started attending various business events, conferences, and entrepreneur meetings. His thirst for learning and sincere desire for success attracted the attention of many. One day at a forum, Viktor met Andrei, a charismatic middle-aged man radiating confidence and success. His speech on investing captivated Viktor. He learned that Andrei was a successful entrepreneur who had built a powerful network of health food stores from scratch. After the event, Viktor gathered the courage to approach Andrei and share his stories and aspirations. To his surprise, Andrei listened attentively, seeing a spark and a willingness to learn in his eyes. Unexpectedly for himself, Viktor received an offer from Andrei. "You know, I have some free time and I see potential in you. If you're truly committed to working, I can become your mentor." Viktor couldn't believe his ears. It was an opportunity he hadn't even dreamed of. He enthusiastically accepted the offer. The following weeks became a time of rapid learning for Viktor. Andrei took him along to business meetings, introduced him to important people, and shared business management secrets. Viktor absorbed knowledge like parched soil absorbs water. He learned about the importance of business planning. Andrei emphasized that every venture requires a clear strategy, goals, and outlined steps. Together, they developed a business plan for a small health food store. Finding one's niche, Andrei helped Viktor identify a promising field of activity, considering his interests and current market trends. Understanding financial flows, Viktor learned to keep books, analyze expenses, and plan investments. But the learning didn't just stop at theory. Andrei involved Viktor in practical work. He assigned him small tasks, gradually increasing the level of responsibility. Viktor communicated with suppliers, processed documents, and engaged in marketing. Eventually, it was time for an independent step. With Andrei's support, Viktor opened his own health food store. The first few months were tough. Unexpected problems constantly arose: difficulties with suppliers, mistakes in marketing strategy, low sales. Viktor was on the verge of giving up. But Andrei's support and advice helped him overcome the difficulties. He learned from his own mistakes, analyzed the situation, and sought solutions. Gradually, things started to improve. Viktor found reliable suppliers, adjusted the marketing strategy, and implemented a loyalty program for customers. The number of buyers increased and the business began to generate its first, albeit small, profit. Viktor understood that success in business is impossible without continuous learning and development. He aimed not only to survive in the market but also to scale his business, increase profits, and achieve ambitious goals. Therefore, he made learning an integral part of his life. Viktor immersed himself in the world of business literature. He read books on marketing, sales psychology, financial management, leadership. Each book he read gave him new knowledge, tools, and strategies. He took notes, summarized important thoughts, and applied the knowledge he gained in practice. Viktor attended various trainings and workshops. He learned from renowned business consultants, listened to lectures by leading economists, and absorbed the experiences of successful entrepreneurs. Viktor actively sought opportunities to interact with experienced businessmen and mentors. He participated in thematic forums, conferences, and networking events. He wasn't shy about asking questions, learning about their path to success, and receiving valuable advice. These investments in self-education began to bear fruit. Viktor optimized business processes. With management knowledge, he optimized the operation of his store, reducing costs and increasing efficiency. Developed an effective marketing strategy. Learning the basics of marketing, he learned to attract new customers, promote his brand, and create a loyal audience. Increased sales. Applying knowledge of sales psychology, he learned to communicate effectively with customers, present his products, and increase the average check. Moreover, continuous learning broadened his horizons, allowed him to stay updated on the latest market trends, and quickly adapt to changes. He constantly sought new opportunities, was interested in innovations and trends in the health food industry. Viktor realized that knowledge is a powerful weapon in the business world. By investing in education, he invested in his future, in the growth of his business, and in achieving his ambitious goal of becoming a millionaire. Knowledge is an endless source of opportunities. Viktor continued to learn and develop, understanding that success favors the prepared. Rich people are not afraid to take risks. They understand that without risk, there is no great success. Immersed in the world of business, Viktor realized this truth through his own experience. His small store brought stable but modest income. To break out of the ordinary and achieve more, a decisive step was needed. Stepping out of the comfort zone, Viktor had always been a cautious person, avoiding unnecessary risks. But now he understood that real progress is impossible without stepping out of the comfort zone. He began to look for opportunities to expand his business. Investment in development. After careful market analysis, Viktor decided to open another health food store in a different area of the city. This required significant financial investment. He attracted funds from investors, convincing them of the prospects of his business. New sales formats. Viktor understood that limiting himself to offline sales alone meant missed opportunities. He commissioned the development of his own online store and began actively promoting his products on social media. These decisions involved risks. Investments could fail to pay off, the new store could be unprofitable, and online trading could prove more challenging than expected. But Viktor believed in himself and his idea. He carefully calculated all possible risks, prepared a plan of action in case of failure, and assembled a team of professionals. His risk paid off. The new store started to generate profit, the online store attracted new customers, and the overall business income significantly increased. Of course, there were mistakes. Some marketing campaigns didn't work out, some products didn't sell well. But Viktor didn't see these as failures but as valuable experiences. He analyzed mistakes, drew conclusions, and moved forward. He understood that calculated risk is not reckless adventure but a deliberate decision backed by knowledge, planning, and readiness to overcome challenges. It's a driving force that allows breaking out of mediocrity and achieving ambitious goals. Viktor successfully managed 2 health food stores and an online store. The business brought in good profits, but he understood that further development required more significant actions. He couldn't be a manager, accountant, marketer, salesman, and courier all at once. A team was needed. Staff recruitment. Viktor carefully approached the selection of employees. He needed not just workers but like-minded individuals, people who shared his values and were committed to business development. He looked for responsible, ambitious, result-oriented people. Delegation of duties. Viktor learned to delegate authority. He clearly divided responsibilities among employees, entrusted them with responsibility for certain areas of work. This allowed him to focus on the strategic development of the business. Motivation and training of employees. Viktor understood that the success of his company depended on every team member. He created comfortable working conditions, provided competitive salaries, introduced a system of bonuses and incentives. He also invested in the training of his employees, organized training sessions and workshops, and supported their professional development. Creating an effective team had a significant impact on Viktor's business. Time savings. Thanks to task delegation, Viktor had more time to address strategic issues, explore new opportunities, and develop long-term plans. Increased work efficiency. Each employee was responsible for their own area, which contributed to improved quality of work, reduced errors, and increased overall productivity. Generation of new ideas. Teamwork facilitated the exchange of thoughts and ideas. Employees proposed various solutions, allowing for creative approaches to business management. Viktor understood that one is not a warrior in the field alone. He assembled a team of professionals who became a reliable support for his business and the driving force behind his success. He learned to trust people, motivate them, and work together to achieve ambitious goals. Several years have passed since Viktor decided to change his life. His business flourished. He managed a network of health food stores covering several districts of the city. The online store successfully competed with other sellers, offering a wide range of products and fast delivery. Viktor achieved financial freedom he once dreamed of. He no longer worried about bills, could afford travels, bought a spacious house, and ensured a comfortable retirement for his parents. But money stopped being his main goal. He found a business that fascinated him, allowed him to realize himself, and make a positive impact on people's lives. His stores promoted a healthy lifestyle, offered quality products, and contributed to the formation of a culture of proper nutrition. Viktor became actively involved in charity. He supported orphanages, financed sports sections, and helped young entrepreneurs. He derived as much satisfaction from helping others as from his own success. Viktor remembered how Andrew once helped him. He became a mentor to young people aspiring to start their own business. He shared his knowledge and experience, helped them overcome difficulties and avoid mistakes. Viktor didn't stop at what he achieved. He continued to learn, attended business conferences, read books on business topics, and interacted with successful people. He understood that the business world is dynamic and only continuous development would allow him to preserve and multiply his success. Viktor plans to open health food stores in other cities of the country. This will require significant investments, careful preparation, and coordinated work of the team. He also aims to take his brand to an international level. This will involve studying new markets, adapting products to the needs of foreign customers, and overcoming language barriers. He understands that continuous innovation is necessary to maintain the competitiveness of his business. He plans to introduce new technologies in store operations, expand the range of products, and offer customers new services. Viktor wants his business not only to generate profits but also to have a positive impact on society. He plans to expand his charitable activities, support environmental initiatives, and promote a healthy lifestyle. Viktor is not going to stop at what he has achieved. He plans to continue learning, developing his skills and knowledge. He aspires to become not only a successful entrepreneur but also a leader who can inspire others. The new horizons opening up before Viktor do not scare him, on the contrary, they give him new inspiration. He knows that there will be difficulties and challenges ahead, but he believes in himself and his team. He is ready for new achievements because he knows that the path to success is a continuous process of self-improvement and development. Viktor's life seemed to follow a clear plan. His business thrived, he had a clear vision of the future, and he was ready for new achievements. But as in any story, there were unexpected twists. A sudden economic crisis significantly complicated business operations. People's purchasing power decreased, supply prices rose, and new competitors emerged. Viktor had to mobilize all his strength and resources to keep his business afloat. He had to cut costs, optimize store operations, and find new ways to attract customers. Viktor didn't give up. He clearly understood that the crisis was not only a challenge but also an opportunity for development. He began to actively use online tools to promote his business, developed a customer loyalty program, and offered new promotions and discounts. Viktor's team played an important role in overcoming the crisis. Employees rallied, understanding the complexity of the situation. They were ready to go the extra mile, offering new ideas and solutions. Thanks to Viktor's decisive actions and his team, the business not only survived the crisis but also emerged stronger from it. Viktor gained valuable experience, learned to react quickly to market changes, find unconventional solutions, and value his team. The crisis also opened up new opportunities for Viktor. He realized that online trading has enormous potential. He decided to expand his online store, offer new services, and enter new markets. Viktor's story is not just a success story but also a story of how important it is not to give up in the face of difficulties. Viktor proved that even in the most challenging situations, a way out can be found if one doesn't lose faith in oneself, their team, and their dream. Viktor's story is not just a fiction. It's a story of how a person, through perseverance, self-belief, and the desire to achieve their dream, could change their life. Viktor is an example to follow. He proved that everyone is capable of overcoming financial difficulties, achieving success, and becoming happy. His story inspires us to not give up. Viktor didn't give up when faced with difficulties. He continued to pursue his dream despite failures and obstacles. Believe in oneself. Viktor believed in himself and his abilities. This belief helped him achieve success. Work on oneself. Viktor constantly learned, developed, and improved himself. He knew that only through self-improvement could success be achieved. Be honest. Viktor always acted in an honest and fair manner. This helped him earn the trust of people and partners. Help others. Viktor didn't forget about those in need. He shared his success with others and helped them achieve their goals. Viktor's dream became a reality. He achieved what he wanted. He became a successful entrepreneur, a happy husband, and a father. Viktor's story is a lesson for all of us. It teaches us that nothing is impossible. If you have a dream, don't give up, pursue it, and it will surely come true. Viktor lived a long and happy life. He achieved not only material success but also earned the respect and love of people. His story serves as an example to follow, inspiring new generations to pursue their dreams and make the world a better place. Viktor left behind a successful business that continues to thrive and benefit people. His health food stores have become symbols of quality and environmental friendliness. Viktor's book about his life journey became a bestseller, translated into many languages, inspiring people around the world. He also founded a charitable foundation that helps people in need. His foundation continues its work even after his death. Viktor helped many young people start their own businesses. His advice and support helped them succeed. People remember Viktor as a kind and generous man who was always ready to help. His name became synonymous with success, honesty, and philanthropy. Viktor's legacy is not only what he had but also what he did. He was able to make the world a better place, help people, and leave behind a good legacy. Thank you for being with us today. I hope that this story has brought you emotions. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel, and click on the bell so you don't miss any of our new stories. Thank you for your support. You are the best.